Hi, my name is Laura Malone and today I'll be talking to you about the moral and cognitive development theories. The two key theorists in terms of cognitive development that I've chosen to talk about are Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky. Both Piaget's and Vygotsky's theories on cognitive development offer explanations for children's learning styles and abilities at various ages. Piaget's theory is based on the idea that children act on their environment to learn, while Vygotsky's theory states that children learn through social interactions and their culture. Piaget's theory works off the 4 stages of cognitive development, which are sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete operational and formal operational, as seen in this picture here. While Vygotsky's theory works with the ideas of the zone of proximal development and the MKO, or the more knowledgeable other. Jean Piaget and Lawrence Kohlberg are the two key moral development theorists I've chosen to talk about today. Piaget's theory for moral development uses 2 stages, the heteronomous stage for younger children and the autonomous stage for older children. Kohlberg based his own theory on Piaget's work and expanded on the already existing stages of moral development. Kohlberg's theory states that there are 3 levels with 6 stages in total, as seen in this picture here. Both theorists believe that the stages of moral development are distinct and follow directly after one another. As a teacher, it would be important to have an understanding of both cognitive and moral development in order to understand the many different ways that children learn and develop. The theories of development not only allow educators to understand the different ways children learn, but they also give the teachers a rough guide of how the children will be learning at certain ages. Though the theories are not 100% accurate for each and every child, they do give a representation of the way a majority of children learn, and that in itself is important for people educating young children. Knowing about the theories of development will be important in teaching because it is important to understand that children have different ways of learning new material at different stages of their life, and that they also have a different perception of the world at their age. When you take all of this into consideration, the theories of cognitive and moral development become an integral part of teaching practice. Knowing about the different theories and taking pieces of each will allow me to become a better teacher by understanding my future students' ways of learning and how they see the world around them. I created a lesson plan for grade 2 students regarding science understanding, which includes completing an experiment about mixing materials together, namely milk, food dye and detergent. In this example lesson plan, cognitive development theories can be applied in a couple of different ways. The lesson plan is aimed at 8-year-olds or grade 2 students who, using Piaget's stages of development, are in the concrete operational stage of cognitive development. This means they already have a basic knowledge of what will happen when you mix some materials together. For example, water and dirt make mud. Knowing that these children already have a basic understanding of the subject matter allows an educator to implement other parts of cognitive development theories that suit better in their lessons, such as scaffolding, which is helping the students to understand the subject until they learn to do it on their own, and social interaction. Getting those children to work in groups and compile a group report allows them to bounce ideas off each other and learn from each other. Moral development theories are also important to consider when teaching students. For example, using Kohlberg's theory of moral development, at the age of 8 years old, a child is at level 1, pre-conventional morality. There are 2 stages in the pre-conventional level, stage 1, obedience and punishment, and stage 2, naively egotistical. An 8-year-old child is more than likely in stage 2 of the pre-conventional level, and this should be considered when creating lesson plans for children this age. They will be more self-absorbed and will react well to reward-based learning. Therefore, when making a lesson plan, incorporating activities with a reward for doing well or following the rules would be beneficial. We used to be in a circle.